guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Beth. I go by the username Be More Creative both here on Flosstube and on Instagram. So I am back today with another Flosstube video. I think this is Flosstube number 19 maybe. And I need to stop saying I've realised that in my past few videos I really don't realise I'm saying it. I just don't plan as much as I used to. I used to plan out these floss tubes and really work at what area I'm going to speak about what, and I've kind of recently just fallen off the wagon with that. I've had a lot of things going on, so things are getting a little bit busier, but also I feel a bit more relaxed in front of the camera and not having to rehearse what I'm going to say before I say it. So I do apologise if there's a lot of or if this video is a little bit all over the place. I'm testing it out. I will go back to scheduling a little bit more what I'm going to be saying. That's something I have noticed, especially with my cross stitch journal. I used to be really good at keeping up with my cross stitch journal, and then over the summer I was stitching so much I didn't feel the need to kind of keep track of everything I was stitching because I was finishing things quite quickly, whereas now I'm not finishing, so I need to make sure I keep a track of what threads I've been using for what projects. So hopefully when I get back on track with that, the floss tubes will flow a little bit more easily. So one thing I do want to make sure I get back into the habit of is my best new thing, or my favourite new thing. So my favourite new thing is I had a great Halloween with the students. The Halloween party went really well. We did that on the 27th. It was either the 27th or the 28th, the Thursday just before Halloween. They all loved it. They dressed up. For those that you don't know, I work in a boarding school, so it was really nice. They dressed up. I went along for a little bit and just had a lovely evening with them. So now that is finished, we're all looking into the Christmas period, which means Christmas holidays are coming up. I'm super excited. I'm going to be going back home, hopefully, for part of the Christmas. So yeah, looking forward to all of that. So that is my best new thing. I guess my two best new things. One was the great Halloween party, and two is the Christmas period coming up. So I have been busy this week, not really stitching as much, but finishing items that I've either already stitched or some new items I've started. Now a couple of the finishes I can't show at the moment because they are gifts for people, and I know some of them do watch this YouTube channel, so I'm going to keep those hidden secret for a little while. But what I will do is I will film a little video before I give those away, and we'll be showing that in my Flossmas videos, because I am going to be doing Flossmas of some sort this year. I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to do it, but one of the finishes I can show you, and this I have to say is my favourite finish. See if I can hold it so you can see. So I kind of followed the Priscilla Blaine from Stitching with the Housewives method of stitching, of finishing this. So this is one of these Santa trios. It is the by Waxing Moon's design. It's obviously the Santa in the chimney. Just trying to think what fabric this is. It's a 16 count Seraphim, and I believe it's Dusty Road Aida, but I will put across the screen if that is incorrect. But it's absolutely gorgeous. It is a lot larger stitch count than I normally use. I normally stitch on a 20 to a 25 count for all of my ornaments and things like that. But this is the first ornament I've actually finished in this style, and I've had this hanging up in my room. Absolutely love it. This piece I've stitched for my community project at the school. So at the school we do community projects, bringing the students and the staff together, and we are working on a Christmas display. So everyone's going to be making their own ornaments to represent either themselves or just an ornament that they quite enjoyed making. So of course my one had to be something with cross stitch, and I've just used the Chelsea's check fabric. In the UK you can pick it up from the website So Hot UK, and that's sew as in sewing, S-E-W, and I absolutely love it. I've been getting a little stash of that in. I've also used rickrack between the two layers like Priscilla uses, and then I've mounted my cross stitch. I've used the Priscilla's Pretty Plaids in the red and white to make a covered bow, and then I just have an assortment of different ribbons there. So that is by far my favourite finish that I've ever done, and this has really got me on the kick of finishing. I'm looking into maybe either this weekend or next weekend, because, well, by weekend I mean Wednesday, Thursday and Friday morning for me, because that is my weekends. I have those days off and I work during the actual weekend. So I'm hoping to get some other pieces finished. I know on this Wednesday coming, which will be the 17th, I have my, is it this Wednesday? It might be next Wednesday. I have my Caterpillar cross stitch virtual stitching, and what I've done is I've already stitched that piece and I'm going to be finishing it in the Zoom. So I will have another 2 finishes coming up, and I think I'm going to finish it in the same way as these. So that has been my first finish. I then have a finish for now. So this is the Caterpillar cross stitch SAL, the Lucky Nutcracker SAL, and I have finished part 4, which was the Sugar Plum Fairy there. I am hoping you can see this because it's a really miserable day outside. I'm sure you can hear the wind because I do have to have the windows open because it's just too hot. But yeah, so I finished that one for now. And with this one, I was planning to make it into a Christmas ornament, but it is quite a large piece, even stitched 1/1 on, I can never remember if it's 25 or 27 count. It is 27 count. So this is 1/1 27 count Dune by Chromatic Alchemy, and even then it's quite big. I'm so glad I didn't stitch it on 16 or 18 because I think it would have been too big for me to have on display. But I'm now looking at this and wondering, rather than an ornament, whether I should make a small flat fold. So that is something that I finished for now. The next piece comes out next weekend. On the Friday, and I stitch it the week afterwards, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's an absolute gorgeous design, and there is 2 more parts, so by end of November that should be finished, and then hopefully I will get it fully finished end of November, start of December. So I only have 1 whip. I really haven't done that much stitching, and my whip is, I purchased these last year, and I do apologise, my printer, I never remembered to change the size from the letter size paper to A4, so I do get this blank part. But this is Jolly Claus by Stitching with the Housewives. This is an ornament they brought out, I believe it was last year, if not the year before, and I'm stitching this on 16 count Chalkboard Aida. So I'm stitching this. I've got his face, his beard and the sign to do, and then also last year when I actually purchased these 2, I had actually stitched the Mrs. Claus, Merry Mrs. Claus, so that one's already, so that one's already finished. And then this one, hopefully I will get finished in the next couple of days. There's really not too much stitching to be done on that now. I've just got the pink of his face, the white beard, and then the sign, which the signs on these always take a little bit more time for me because I get a little bit confused with all the crosses. So you can see on this one the effect, and then on the photo I've just got the jolly to do. So that is the only whip I have. And so far this one I've stitched up pretty quickly. This has just been my 15 minutes each day for the past 4 days, I think, 4 or 5 days. So I've just done a little bit, and I'm really glad that I can, because I was having trouble stitching on black Aida or Chalkboard Aida. This is lighter than the black Aida, but I'm really glad because of the way my stitching chair is now placed closer to the window. I can just see it with the natural light. So I've just been doing 15 minutes a day on this one. I will start stitching, I will probably get a sign done in like a day just to get it finished. And then on to haul. So first of all I'll show you the non cross stitching items because it kind of goes with the theme. So I was on Asda's website, the website where you can buy clothes, because I was looking for shoes, and I always have a look in their home section, and I saw these gorgeous tea light houses, so I picked up these for a decoration. I then picked up, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use these in a display or on my tier tray, I picked up this gorgeous, I think this one was £4, and this is a little Santa. It's got the space for the tea light in the back, but I think that looks absolutely gorgeous. I think he's got the most adorable face. And then this is the piece that has started everything. I managed to get one of the little gingerbread nutcrackers. Now I am kind of regretting I only bought one. I have seen on the Asda's website, on the actual shopping website, that you can still purchase these. So I'm not sure, I may go on and place my next food delivery with Asda's so I can hopefully get another one of these guys. But I think he's absolutely adorable. But he has started me on the kick of a gingerbread tree. So I don't actually have space for a Christmas tree of my own in my bedroom. I could probably fit a small one in, but then it's the space of storing it the rest of the year. But what I was thinking is, the students help decorate their common room tree, but then the other small trees we have around the school I decorate myself. So I was thinking, what is the harm in me making some gingerbread ornaments and then having them on display on one of those? I mean, I go out and buy ornaments to go on those trees, why not make them? So I'm not sure if I will get all of these done this year. I'm not putting too much pressure on myself, but it's just an idea of something I will be doing in the future. I picked up the Holiday with the Housewives series. Once again, I do apologise for the printing quality of these. I printed them myself. And normally I don't print these, but because it's been my 15-minute project, I've been kind of taking it with me wherever I go. So I've got the Sweet Delivery. I've got Sweet, which was one of the freebies. I think this came with this one here, the Mrs. Claus cookies, but don't quote me on that. Please do go and check on their website. If it's on their Etsy store, and if you have a look on the description box, it will tell you which one of their charts comes with it. But this was the freebie in the series anyway. This was my favourite one, Mrs. Claus cookies. Gingerbread cottage, and then Santa's, is it Santa's cookies? Yeah, Santa's cookies. So they do have a lot of other tier tray tidbits and also Christmas ornaments that I am hoping to get, but for now I've just picked up the Holiday with the Housewives series that they did a little while ago. I absolutely love these, and I love how the fact that all of them use the same thread. So I will be stitching these on 16 count Chalkboard Aida by Witch Out. That is the one that I'm finding a lot easier, and I really do love these. I have also purchased the 2 of the new charts that they do in paper. Now normally I wait until they come out in PDF format, but I absolutely loved these and I decided to pre-order them. Now I have pre-ordered them from a Etsy website that's in the States, so I know it's going to take time, and I just also with theirs I wanted to try some of their printed charts to see what they look like, because I'm on 123 Stitch quite a lot. I'm looking for other things, and I keep seeing their bakery charts when they first come out. Now they do have the gingerbread bakery one, which I will eventually get, but I wanted to start with the small ones because this year I've already got so much on. I thought the small ones would be nice to stitch up. I'm loving stitching the Mr. Claus, the Jolly Mr. Claus, was it Jolly Claus? I can't remember what it's called, but I'm loving stitching that one as my 15 minutes project, so their small charts are great for that. So yes, I'm trying out their printed ones. I got the gingerbread cookie recipe, which I'm hoping, if my eyesight is good enough for it, and if the lighting's good enough, I'm going to be stitching on a smaller count fabric so I can make it into either a small flat fold or a topper for the Christmas tree, because I'm only putting these ones on a small Christmas tree, so I do need to make them small enough so they don't kind of swallow the whole tree up. Yeah, so I picked up that one, and I also picked up the Christmas banner one, and I have placed an order from the range for a Christmas sign, so hopefully it is just a little plaque that says Merry Christmas. I'm hoping if I stitch mine on a smaller count fabric, I can cover the word Christmas and do the same effect that Priscilla's going to be doing. But Priscilla bought the Hobby Lobby frame that's got the beading and it says Merry Christmas on it, but obviously in the UK you can't get that, so I'm trying to improvise. I picked up a couple of different signs, and when that gets here I'll start hopefully stitching that one this year. If not, it'll be done for next year. So I feel like I've been babbling on. I do have one more piece of haul that I'm quite excited to show you, and then I will announce my giveaway winner. So the last piece of haul is I have seen everyone with the windows, the like empty panel windows that they're showing some of their finishes on, and I absolutely love that. And I was thinking, wouldn't that be good for if you don't have much space? I could put it up maybe where this white tier tray is, because that's just there at the moment because I've been too lazy to put it away. So I'm going to be taking that one down, and then I thought, what about having one of those windows? Now I've been searching forever to find one of those windows in the UK at a reasonable-ish price, and I've never found one. And then I was on Amazon and they had one that had a mirror in the back. Now originally I thought it's quite cheap, so it might not be wood, but it looked okay, and I thought it was like £30. I was like, I'm going to give it a try and see, and I absolutely love it. So it's not wood, it's plastic, but it is this wood effect to it, and it is quite easy. I have dismantled it because, as I said, it had like 3 panels, so there was 3 panels of windows. So this was a mirror up the top, so one piece, and then you had 2 across was another mirror, and then you had a small mirror at the bottom. So I have dismantled it, and then what I've done is I've covered a piece of sticky board with Chelsea's check in the grey, because I thought this was quite a neutral that I could then, I'm going to look for some black clips and glue these on, and then I can have some smalls. I can have 9 smalls on here and maybe another one at the top, which I can easily change out, and then that fits quite nicely in the space that I have next to the window, so next to the wardrobe, sorry. So that's all I've done. The back of it is still a bit messy. I'm not sure if I'm actually going to cover the back because you're not going to see it, so I'm at the moment just going to leave it as it is and see how it goes. But yeah, so I just need to find some like black clips that I can glue in place, and then I can switch out some of the small pieces that I'm stitching and have those displayed on here as well. So I absolutely love how this has turned out. I've left the top of it blank, so that way if I ever needed to hook it on the wall, I could just put a nail on the wall and just hook this straight over. It is really lightweight because it's not wood, it's plastic. It is really light, so I'm not worried about it falling over and damaging anything, which is a really nice bonus. And it actually looks, for plastic, it looks quite nice. It's not, it has got hot glue where I've been playing with a new hot glue gun. But yeah, so it's really nice. I do love it, and I'm looking forward to putting some display finishes on that. So that is all of my haul. The thing that a lot of you will be waiting for is the giveaway. So last video I had a giveaway for this gorgeous Boffy Threads Ho 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 kit, and the winner of this is Nanette McDougall Dykes. I do apologise if I'm saying that wrong. I will put it across the screen. If you can contact me via either Instagram or email, I will leave the information down in the description box below. Contact me, make sure that you give me your address and your name that you're using if that's not your real name. If you can just give me your address and details, and I will get this sent out to your post. Depending on when you get in touch with me, it will either be this week or next week, towards the end of the week. So Nanette McDougall Dykes, very congratulations to you. Thank you all for all of your support. And I also wish you, Nanette, good luck in your 2022 plans. you were saying that you're going to be doing 3 big samplers. I have been looking at photos of those samplers and they are stunning. So really hope that you also get a chance if you would like to stitch this one. So I will be sending this out to you. I will wait for you to either contact me once again, either via Instagram direct message or via the email that I've got listed below. So that is everything. I kind of feel like this video was a little bit all over the place. As I said, I didn't have too much stitching, but hopefully I will be able to show you a little bit more. As I said, I did have 2 other starts which are finished and FFO'd, but unfortunately I can't show you those until closer to December, because I don't want to give away someone's Christmas gift before they've actually had a chance to open it. So those will be up probably in my Flossmas series, depending on when I get to see these people and give them their gifts. So that is everything. I'm gonna head off. I think I'm gonna do a little bit more Christmas haul shoppings for some Christmas decorations, especially because I've now gone on this gingerbread theme. I need to find somewhere that does small, because it is only like a 70cm tree, some small decorations to go, like ornaments to go on the tree. But that's everything from me. I'm going to stop waffling on and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Happy stitching, and I will see you next time. Bye guys!